Folks, we have breaking news in this election campaign. Take a listen right now to Prime Minister and Liberal leader Mark Carney and what he thinks his huge new hidden industrial carbon tax is going to do to Canada's steel industry. Take a listen.
Well, there's a looming trade war with the United States and the industrial carbon tax in place. I'm wondering if in your plans to support Canadian industries, you would consider exempting companies from the industrial carbon tax, particularly like ones like Algoma Steel, which are actively working towards having greener technologies in place in the near future.
So what's happening is that there's a couple things here. One is that there's a value to that industrial carbon tax in the predictability of that tax and the certainty around. It encourages the types of investments that help companies such as Algoma leapfrog their competitors, and leapfrog in many cases their American competitors, but international competitors.
The industrial carbon tax is just going to make the products of industry cost more. So in this case, steel, it's either going to make the cost of steel go up, the price of steel go up, or it's just going to decimate our steel industry and make them move south to the United States, exactly as that journalist just asked Carney, because there's no industrial national carbon tax there. When you carbon tax things like a fuel refinery, you're going to make the cost of gasoline and diesel go up. When you carbon tax a fertilizer plant, you're going to make the cost of fertilizer go up, which makes the cost for farmers go up, which makes the cost for food go up. So kudos to that journalist for getting a very specific question in there to Mark Carney about his industrial carbon tax and its impact on the steel industry. Folks, remember, the pipe workers, the trade union pipe workers that works in the steel industry around Hamilton is so alarmed about Carney's industrial carbon tax. They say two things. It's going to decimate the steel industry in Canada, and the trade workers union is endorsing the Conservatives over this issue because Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives are black and white compared to what's happening with Mark Carney and carbon taxes. The Conservatives are promising to get rid of all carbon taxes. So consumer carbon tax at the pump, industrial carbon tax gone, and the hidden second carbon tax that's a fuel regulation, all gone, okay? All gone. But Carney does not want to axe the carbon tax. He finds that idea laughable, okay? He's going to change the carbon tax in his language, and he's going to make it so it's an industrial carbon tax, so it's more hidden. But folks, you're still going to pay it. And unfortunately, Carney apparently thinks that he's just going to help.